Hey guys, welcome back. If you're new here, hey, hi, hello, welcome. Sorry you have to see me like this, but it's me. Anyways, I thought today I would just bring you guys along for like, I don't know, a day with me, a quick vlog or something like that. Honestly, nothing's going on, but I do have a test later today, so you know, just quarantine things slash college student things, I guess. I don't know, but I need to quit picking. But oh my gosh, I just look so rough. Like, why am I okay with exposing myself on the internet like this? Like, why?
Mila.
Oh, big stretch. Ow, you're hurting me with your cone. So she does chew her cone, and she is well past the day that she would have been okay to take off her cone. But the other day while we were walking, I let go of the leash because of an incident, and there was a stream, and she looped back around after jumping into the stream. So she has an infection now, which is why she's back into cone. Yeah. Hours later since since you last saw me. I have since showered and I finished up my breakfast and then my devotional time as well. As I mentioned earlier, I do have a test today and it's going to be proctored, so yeah. So I was like, you know what, I'm a dabble a little makeup on today so I don't look like a gremlin all that much whenever the proctor is watching me take the test. Like, I really don't need that much makeup, like, whatsoever. I don't have anyone to impress, or I'm not going anywhere, obviously, other than to the literally the internet, as Cardi B said. I swear, anytime I pick up a camera, and I was just thinking back to some of those stories, and I was like, oh my gosh, like, I need to tell someone else about them. The way I had my Tinder set up was I did not want to date anyone from where, like, I was in Kentucky, okay? Like no, it was a small town thing, so I was just like, I don't want to date anyone else from here. This dude, okay, like, he was a little older than I was. I think he was like 28 or something like that, and I was like 19 to 20, something like that. Okay, so he's a little older than me. He had his life together, graduated from college and all that. I was like, oh, he seems like a nice guy. Like, we messaged back and forth, like, on and off Tinder and Snapchat and, like, actual text for like a really long time. And like, he was a busy guy, like, he had an actual career and stuff, and at this time I was still like in college and I was like still working at Walmart. Yes guys, I worked at Walmart. And so I was like, okay, like, homeboy's busy, like, he has an like actual adult job, he has like an actual career, whatever. So whenever we meet up, whenever it finally came around, he was like, hey, like, do you want to meet up, do you want to hang out and stuff? I was like, yeah, sure, that's fine, and all that. So we make this plan, and I was like, okay, cool, I have work until like this time, so just like send me the location of like where the restaurant's gonna be and stuff. He's like, okay, yeah, don't worry. And so it's getting closer and closer time for me to like get off work and like start heading down to Tennessee, and still no message. And so I'm like, okay, cool, whatever. I got like 2 hours left of this shift, and then I'll see what the heck's going on. Like, I'm almost off of work, like where am I headed to and stuff, and like no response whatsoever. And I was like, okay, weird. Like, oh my gosh, I just got ghosted. Like this dude totally led me on. Here I was thinking he was like a decent human being on this app, a decent human and stuff. Oh my gosh, he totally stood me up. How rude of him. Of course I wasn't saying like how rude. I was definitely like pissed off, okay? And so I told my friend about it, and she's like, oh my gosh, how dare he and stuff. And I was like, I know, right? Like, how dare he like stand me up like this and stuff. Like, I was editing Alba here, and yes, I see the booger up my nose. Of course, it's while I'm editing, so I cannot go back and re-record this shot, but just know he stays around for a while. My bad. Hurt, okay? Like, in my head I was like, he seemed like one of the good ones. I gave him, you know, my time of day and stuff, and like I was just hurt that he ghosted me. Okay, I hadn't been ghosted ever prior to this, so I was like, oh my gosh, this is terrible. That night I ended up going out with my friend, and so I ended up texting him, and I was like, you know what, F you, forget you, you don't deserve me anyways, and like just going off on him because he didn't text me back, and like he ghosted me. Sunday morning I wake up and I have messages from him, and I'm like, oh my gosh. Like, I open up the text and I'm like, oh, he's probably just like, you know what, doing the same thing to me, okay, whatever. And so I open it up, and this dude legit says, hey, I was in a car wreck last night. And I was like, what? He's like, yeah, I was in a car wreck. I didn't have my phone because I was at the hospital, and the phone was in the truck, and the truck was towed off. And I was like, no flipping way. And he was just like, yeah, like, I'm being legit and stuff. He's like, I'm sorry, like, if I, you know, if I had my phone, I would have contacted you for sure, but I didn't have my phone. And I was just like, I felt so bad. And sent pictures of like his hospital bracelet, he sent pictures of the car wreck and stuff, and like had his friend vouching for him and everything. And I felt so bad about it, because here I was just thinking he ghosted me because he didn't like have, you know, he didn't want to like meet up with me or something like that. Like, I legit, so from that point on, he was still pretty nice about it. He's like, no, you have every right to be upset, like, you thought I stood you up. And like I said, if I had my phone, I would have totally like contacted you and told you what happened. But there's that Tinder story that like haunts me to this day. I'm like, Alba, why? So I was like a complete idiot back then, like completely idiot. Like, I think back to that one, and I'm like, Alba, you were so dumb. You were really dumb. Like, who let you have this app? Who, like, why? Ugh, embarrassing times. But you know, you live and you learn, and you definitely grow from it. And that is exactly what I did. I did not go psycho on anyone else. What are you doing?
Sitting here. What are you doing?
I just told him about my old Tinder stories.
Oh, those are always interesting.
Specifically the one where I went off on the dude who had a car wreck.
I don't remember that one.
What?
Maybe I'll have to watch the video.
I told you about it several times.
And I've had concussions.
Do you have any embarrassing Tinder stories?
No.
No?
No.
Wow. Well, sorry that I was just terrible.
Baby, shine through and come and save me. I've been missing Lady Luck ever since you started hating. I've been.
Here it looks like when it's actually done and diffused and has product in it. Not like how it was earlier today, where it was just on top of my head. Just got done with the test and I passed. Like, honestly, if I have one word of advice for those who are going into teaching, thing is take all your math classes back to back to back. Like, I cannot emphasize that more, especially for mathematics for educators or, you know, courses like that, because oh my gosh, I swear, like, some of this stuff that was, you know, some of these things that were in this course were things that I had not seen since high school or like middle school even. I was like, I know this stuff, I just haven't applied it in so long. And so that's my one takeaway from this, is that for any future educators out there, please take all your math courses at the very beginning of all this and like close together. That way it's fresh in your mind. And
So tell me who's gonna love you like I do? Who's gonna touch you like I do? Who's gonna love you like I do tonight, tonight? Who's gonna love you like I do? Who's gonna touch you like I do? Who's gonna love you like I do tonight?
so I just got done watching some YouTube videos, and one of them happened to be Carrie Dayton's. The latest video was about doing workout videos from YouTube. The things that she did was actually the fitness marshal, and now I kind of want to do the fitness marshal real quick, even though you just saw a workout. I'm honestly so bored. I've already caught up with family, I've already caught up with friends, I'm caught up with school, Brian's upstairs doing his thing. What else is there to do, you know? So I'm going to learn to dance with the fitness marshal. That was so bad. I don't even know if I'm gonna include that. That was so embarrassing. So bad. Oh, guess he has a bigger serving than I do. Look at that. Isn't that just gorgeous? Like, wow. Wow. It is now 1:30 in the morning, which means it's time for me and Brian to go to bed. I'm super duper tired after our workout and dancing today. So, hope you guys enjoyed this vlog. I'm sure it was boring, but nothing much going on in my life right now. So, continue to stay healthy, stay safe, stay distanced from people and so forth. But I will see you guys next time. Bye!
Someone's breaking curfew.
Who is it?
I don't know.
Shine through and come